Let's take a trip back to December 2019, December 23rd to be exact. Nintendo posts a Christmas photo to their Instagram with the caption, "The stars from Splatoon and Splatoon 2 are staying fresh, even if it's frosty. But where's Marina?" This one line sparked an absolute wildfire. So what just happened? Splatoon 3 became the one thing Nintendo fans were talking about. However, not all the reactions were purely hype. Splatoon 2 had just ended its development 5 months prior, and this rubbed some Nintendo fans who haven't seen their favorite games receive a new entry in quite some time the wrong way. Personally, when I saw this, I was very hyped. Splatoon 2 is my favorite game, and after the Final Fest, I was quite confused as to what was happening next for the franchise, and only a few days later, mine and many others' fears only deepened when the producer of Splatoon, Hisashi Nogami, later confirmed that as of the ending of the Final Fest, there were no plans for Splatoon 3 in the works. So seeing a possible teaser for new Splatoon entries relit the fire that had started to die out from the lack of content in Splatoon's evolving world. But what made people believe that this was a teaser for Splatoon 3? If you've played Splatoon 2's Hero Mode, then you'll know how Callie went missing after Marie won Splatoon's Final Fest, and over the course of the campaign you search Octo Canyon trying to hunt down Callie, so the idea that Marina was missing was very plausible to the context of Splatoon. Marina lost the Final Fest in Splatoon 2, so what the fans took this as Marina has gone missing, and Splatoon 3's Hero Mode would be based around finding Marina. However, a few days later, Nintendo had put this theory to rest. December 24th, 2019. Nintendo posted this image with a caption, "The Splatoon team wishes a Merry Squidmas to all the good little Inklings and Octolings out there." The idea of Splatoon 3 was seemingly crushed in an instant, and the feeling left those who wanted more Splatoon a bit hollow. Those who didn't buy into Splatoon 3 ideas took the moment to stop and laugh, while the rest of us just sat back and took it. For me, at least, it felt the same as when Nogami announced Splatoon 3 wasn't in development. However, the community's disappointment really only lasted for around 2 weeks before Splatoon 3 was seemingly teased again on New Year's of the dreaded year of 2020. But that's a story for another day. Why would the Splatoon community want another sequel so soon after the finale of the last game? Well, for starters, Splatoon 2's Final Fest ended on a massive cliffhanger. The state of the world has been chosen to be put into chaos, which starts up really cool plots that the story of Splatoon could take. Another reason would definitely be the evolving world that Splatoon's franchise claims to be. When Splatoon was first announced back in 2015, it was announced to be an evolving world that would keep growing over time, and we saw this in Splatfest and eventually the Octo expansion. However, this is the first time that the Splatoon fans have had to be waiting for such an extended period of time for something new. Between Splatoon 1's Final Fest and Splatoon 2's reveal and the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer, it had only been 3 months, where this time it's already been 5 months and there were no signs of anything coming soon. So when the fans saw what looked like a teaser, they latched on pretty hard. So what do we take from this as a community? Well, we've certainly learned that Nintendo loves to press buttons, as well as that we shouldn't take everything too literally. How this applies to the 2020 artwork is still up for the debate though. Splatoon 2 has sold over 11 million copies, so it's safe to say that the Splatoon 3 is going to happen. It's just a question of sooner or later. But what do you think about Nintendo trolling the community a few years ago? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.